Hey guys, if you would watch this video of my newest or latest hairstyle with Anastasia, and then stay tuned because afterwards I have an update. Me and Justice want to give you guys an update. Me being a stay-at-home dad with these two little girls. So stay tuned after this hair video. Take a look.
Come on, dog. This ain't never gonna stop.
Hey, oh, okay. I wanted to talk to everybody today. I have been in what I would label a slump. So when a couple weeks ago, I just talked to my wife about like baseball. So when I was in high school or middle school, I did pretty well. All right. I did pretty well in baseball. When I first started, I was really bad. I had some great coaches along the way, and I just remember I was a good hitter, and I had gotten to this got into this season of not being able to hit the ball. And when I wasn't able to hit the ball, I remember my coach told me, change up your stance, and he made me do this particular stance that was kind of uncomfortable, but either way it made me hit the ball again. So I share that story because I just felt like the last 2 or 3 months I've been in a slump when it comes to being a stay-at-home dad and raising my 2 girls, and really letting what people have said kind of really sneak in and steal a joy away of me being a stay-at-home dad. And it, for lack of a better word, it sucks. But I've talked to my wife and shared with a few other people, hey, about just me being reminded. I feel like God reminded me of that story and just told me, like, you have to change up your stance. Like, you can't continue to stay in this slump. That's not what I've called you to. It's not what I want you to. That's not how He wanted me to live my life. I shouldn't have to be ashamed or feel guilty or whatever about being a stay-at-home dad, but I feel like it's gotten the best of me over the last few months, and I haven't put out so many videos about me being a stay-at-home dad. It's been, more about the house and just different things. But today I just really felt the need to get in front of the camera and let everybody know that those that have known, thank you for your prayers, and to let everybody else know kind of like the struggles that I go through as a stay-at-home dad. It's kind of isolating. Because I'm a dad, I really can't join in with a lot of play dates with moms, just because, it could be kind of awkward. Whichever way you look at it, there has been one particular mom that's been really good about just inviting me places and actually connecting me to somebody, and I'll share that in another vlog. But I just wanted to share with everybody, particularly that I'm coming out of my slump. I pray that I stay out of this slump. I want to go back to being happy and having a lot of joy being home with the girls, because they deserve it. They deserve all of me. They don't deserve half of me, or a disconnected dad. They don't deserve that. So I'm gonna continue to let you guys know what I go through day in and day out as a stay-at-home dad. This is why I love staying at home. I get to do this, and it brings me a lot of joy. And the fact that I haven't been able to experience this joy over the last few months is it's gotten the best of me. But I'm back. I love sharing these little girls with you guys. The other one is at school right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. If anyone wants to support me or encourage me, subscribe to the channel. Support, by liking, sharing. I've been given a very unique responsibility. I guess to share a little bit more about what the last few months have looked like. I got to the point where I felt like I just kind of stumbled into being a stay-at-home dad. And I just found myself filling up my schedule with different type of things, to make myself busy. Almost as if I committed fully to being a stay-at-home dad, then somewhere along the line I was living in sin, or, that I felt like if I gave myself fully to being a stay-at-home dad, then I would, how do I describe it? Yes, I feel like the best way to describe it is if I gave myself 100% to the girls, I went too far. And that's not, God didn't intend for me to go this far, to enjoy it this much. So I think I subconsciously distanced myself. I didn't engage as much. I kind of just did the bare minimum, fed them, changed them, but engaging and having fun. And just for some reason, there was a block, and I just had to be reminded that God created me. Like, I enjoy being at home. I enjoy 9 to 5, or really 7 to 5, whenever Brittany leaves for work. I take her to work. Like, I enjoy being at home, and I feel like I had to realize that God actually created me. Like, He knew this wasn't. I didn't fall into this. It wasn't by accident that God moved us from Virginia to Texas, that we were 36 weeks pregnant, and that I was going to be home with a girl, with Anastasia first, and then 2 girls when Justice came along. It wasn't by happenstance. Like, that was God's perfect plan throughout the whole situation. And I just had to be reminded that that God created me to be home. It's forever. I don't know. If He does, then that's His will. You know, that's His prerogative. If it's for a season, then great. But I just know that for right now, He created me to be at home, to endure and to have patience and to enjoy and to just live life to the fullest during this season, however long it is. And I shouldn't take away from that. I shouldn't try to wish that it would hurry up and be over. I shouldn't wish to get a job. But instead, enjoy this season. Enjoy this responsibility, this ministry. I've shared multiple times with my wife. I just felt like, you know, that I made a mistake, or that this wasn't God's plan. But I just had to remember, like, what I'm able to do with these girls on a day in and day out basis is something that I know that so many men and women wish that they have. So I get the opportunity to be at home with both of my girls, and it's almost as if, because there wasn't a paycheck. You know, I don't work 2 weeks and then get paid. I don't work a month and get paid. Like, I might not see the fruit of this labor until they're 16 or until they're 21 or until they're 20. I don't know. I think that's probably one of the hardest things I had to wrestle with was I don't have that instant gratification. I don't need it. I think here on out I don't need that you know, I don't need it. I don't need instant gratification. I just have to understand and own and realize that God didn't make a mistake when he told me to be here with the girls. I have to have confidence in who I am in Christ, and if that's fulfilling a role of staying at home with my girls, then so be it. I love Christ more than I love anybody, and I want His will over my life more than I want anything. And this is His will, and I just want to share it with the world. I want to share it with everybody. Subscribe. Oh, you getting sleepy? You getting sleepy? You getting sleepy? You getting sleepy? Alright, that might be it. I'll talk some more when maybe Anastasia gets home. But for now, I'm gonna go get some lunch. Ooh, you want some lunch? You want some lunch? What do you want for 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 lunch? There's that smile. Alright, let's go eat some lunch. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't really want to make it tough. I just want to show you that I had enough. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye. Don't really want to make it tough. It's just another player in your game for two. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye.